All right. Hey, what's good, everybody? This is S Reaper 89. I hope everyone's doing pretty good. I guess I just decided to do a recording. There's not going to really be any edits or anything like that. Like I always say, it's just going to be raw, So, I wanted to feel like I'm pretty much just talking to everybody. That way too, if you guys have any comments or anything, you would like to say, hey, have at it. You guys can comment in the videos, and I also have a community that's going on. Well, I have a community, and I've done a handful of posts, about different stuff. You guys feel free to, spark some conversations or anything. I'm still learning how all that works. I'm trying to expand, the different corners of YouTube or just social media in general. Like I said before in a previous video that, I am an introvert. I am very to myself. I've always been that way my whole life. Honestly, I never even saw myself becoming a streamer or a YouTuber or anything like that, but I also had the creative bug. I do like to create. I do like playing games and things like that. I've been playing games my whole life. I'm a lot more of a casual gamer compared to, when I was younger and growing up with all my siblings and stuff, because back then I would play fighting games and stuff like that, racing games. I would play all different stuff. I even played the early Call of Duties and stuff like that, because my father, he used to be in the military and he enjoyed playing sports games and Call of Duty and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So anyway, the channel. Things are going well. It could always be better. I'm sitting at 31 subscribers right now. And I'm grateful for every single one of them. I tried to set a goal, it may seem loosely, but at least to myself, to at least hit 50 subscribers, within this month or so, or maybe by the beginning of next month. Now, with me being such a small YouTuber, maybe I'm asking for too much, I guess. I guess I'll find out the hard way once I get to that point, and if I don't hit that goal. I thought 50, from 31 to 50, I figured that was pretty small, you know what I mean? So, which I also got a post about that in the community tab. So that's something I'm trying to at least motivate myself, if anything, to hopefully get to 50 subscribers as my next, goal. Then, I started leaning in to the YouTube shorts a lot more. In the beginning, I told myself I wasn't going to, I didn't want to rely on that. I wanted the backbone of the channel to be my walkthroughs, my let's plays or whatever. And there's still no commentary, right now. So I'm not too sure when I'm going to eventually upgrade the content of me talking on the mic and everything. I just don't have the setup for it right now. And I don't have the privacy, I guess, to be able to even record, my voice without any background noise and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm coming from the bottom here, trying to make something happen, if I'm just going to be honest with you all. So yeah, that's really one of the big reasons why, my content when it comes to the Let's Plays is no commentary. It's just easier that way. I was streaming on Twitch and everything, but that was mainly just a way to capture my early, gameplay recordings, for my Final Fantasy VII Remake series, and then the beginning of Rebirth. But that will lead into one of my other points I wanted to talk about, with the channel. I now have a capture card. It's not an Elgato, it's not the top, capture cards, but I do have a capture card now. So I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while, in a long time. It's been a few weeks. We're probably approaching a month of me officially streaming. But honestly, like I said, I like having the option to stream, but if I'm going to stream, I wanted to just be me literally just streaming, not worrying about making YouTube videos out of it. In my last video, which would feel like forever ago now, I mentioned the bit rate and all that, hoping I didn't sound stupid, just to find out, kind of going through my older videos with the remake series, because I pointed out Rebirth, saying that the issue, as if the issue started with Rebirth, not really thinking that, oh wow, Remake has videos where it gets pretty pixelated and pretty bad. The bitrate drops pretty bad in some of these, and that all is stemming from me doing it from Twitch. And you know, like I always say, I'm learning as I go. So that's where the capture card comes in. As of what part is it? Because I'm currently doing Rebirth, which is a massive game, massive hours. I think it's maybe part 20, don't quote me on this, part 26 or so. I know it's the one that has Yuffie, Barret, and Tifa, and they're fighting I can't think of the enemy's name, it's like the big bird. The thumbnail looks a little blurry. That video, actually, the first part of that video was the last bit of Twitch streaming and recording that I'd done. So the pixelation is actually still there in that first part of that session. And then once before I fight the boss and I sit on the bench to rest, that's a new session. That's my first official session with the capture card. So I'm hoping you guys, when you run across that video, you'll see at least even the slightest difference in quality with it. Because even with the capture card, I was trying to tweak how much of the bitrate I wanted to have in, and obviously the quality of the resolution of how I wanted to record and all that. Just learning all this stuff on the fly, really. But from that point on, and all the videos after that's coming out now, in my opinion, I think the quality looks great. None of those bitrate issues and everything anymore. I think I said or I posted that I have an Ethernet. Yeah, it was the last video. I have an Ethernet core connection now. I'm not on Wi-Fi anymore, so I don't have to worry about that dropping, unless obviously the internet goes out or whatever. There's an outage, but yeah, that is a big deal for me. Obviously, I can go as far as my resources allow me to go, but I'm very serious about the quality of, you know, any content I put out. Just know that. So I'm grateful for that. So yeah, so the capture card now with the quality is good. The shorts that I'm doing, a lot of them originally was just like way back in the day, years ago when I first started like the channel, but I wasn't really serious about the channel, is the virtual photography. Because in my earliest days, I was just posting my photos from Marvel's Avengers. That was just really my whole thing between that and TikTok. Now it's obviously photos from Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, and I guess in the future, you know, if I do any more, it'll be for whatever game I'm playing. And if I can work with the photo mode and everything, hey, you know, I'll keep posting that stuff. Because that's another thing too. I only do my pictures with the filters or whatever they got on photo mode. That's all. That's as far as I do them. I don't get on any particular app or anything and dress it up with any AI stuff. Like, I really don't. I like the photos to be just strictly the photo mode. Honestly, that's if I can't get a good picture with the photo mode, then I'm probably not going to take many pictures and post it. But you know, so yeah, so back to what I was saying. Oh, and did I mention I'm like ADD? I may have mentioned that in some previous videos, because I am. I'm like, yeah, I can either ramble, get off subject very easily. So just letting you guys know it is what it is. And that's another thing about, I mean, if it's bad enough, I'll edit it out. But as I said, this is raw. I'm just talking to you guys straight up. Now, the new shorts that I've been doing have been pretty much, I guess, skits. See, I'm not a comedian. I never would say that. I mean, it's the internet. Everybody, you know, may think they're funny, pretty, whatever. It's the internet. But I'm no, by any means, a comedian. But when I do play these games, you know, there are certain things that I may find funny. And if I can find a way to flip it in some type of capacity within the resources that I got, I'm probably going to try to make a little skit out of it or a little joke. If the world doesn't laugh at it and I'm the only one, hey, it is what it is. You know, I can live with that. It's just me having fun. It's just me, in a way, showing some personality, especially me not talking on any mics during my actual gameplay stuff. So you get the, you know, kind of get inside my head a little bit in certain moments. So that's what a lot of those new shorts are and everything. And like I said, I enjoy it. I hope, you know, you guys enjoy it. I'm getting views on them, but I did hit, like, for one of them, I hit like the 1,000, you know, the 1K wall, I guess. That's really the highest I've gotten on anything I've put on my channel. And you know, so the second highest was like about 800 and something views or whatever. So, you know, for a big time YouTuber, that's chump change. For me, that's a big deal. I just wish it was more consistent, you know, like everybody else. But I got confidence that it'll get there. And if you listen to this video, if you're listening to this and you decide to listen to like my older recordings, I hope y'all see a little more confidence in my voice, because I used to make fun of myself listening to my older videos for some reason, and I hope I don't sound like that now, but it seemed like on the mic my voice sounded shaky. It sounded like I was like in between crying, and it was a huge pain. It's very cringe, but you know, it's not like, oh my God, I'm gonna take it down or anything like that, because it's a part of the growth, and I like to have all that's documented, to go back and look and see where I started, to see where I am now, and you know, and learn from the mistakes, and continue to grow. I'm definitely trying. You know, trying to do the YouTube thing, and yeah, I'm having fun. And like I said, I just hope I can keep producing content that you guys enjoy, and that's willing to, you know, take some time out of your day to watch. Or as I said before in the previous video, you know, if you just have it playing in the background and listening to it while you're doing whatever, I'm fine with that too. You know what I mean? Just taking your time out, I highly appreciate it. And for the ones that have subscribed, I appreciate and love you all. And I just hope this community continues to grow. And, you know, like I said, I'm an introvert. I'm to myself. So this is a little hard for me trying to make that adjustment. But I know in time I can get there, and we can get there, and continue to grow as a community, and feel like a family, you know, where we all can just be ourselves, joke, you know, especially in the world we're living in now. But yeah, trying to think if there was anything else. I talked about having a community. I talked about the capture card and the quality. The shorts, you know, that, you know, I'm hoping that translate into some views towards my actual videos and some subscribers and things like that. It always feels like there's something else I wanted to talk about, but I cannot remember it. If not, then maybe I'll make another video sooner rather than later. Yeah, just, I don't know. I guess that's it. I mean, I might just let that be it. Because I'm sure when I stop recording, those thoughts will come back, and I'm probably not going to want to record it. And then go back and have to add it or edit and all that. So I'll let that be it. I don't want to sit and ramble either. I appreciate you all. And if you guys if you run across any of my content, it don't even have to just be on YouTube or whatever. If you guys run across me on X, if you guys run across me on Instagram, what else? TikTok or whatever, hey, show some love. If you like the content, show some love. But my biggest thing is YouTube. So if you guys can, just, give it a like, give it some comments. I try to respond to them as soon as I see them. And I'm such a small YouTuber now that really should not be that hard, unless I'm obviously busy. I mean, I do have a family, so I do be busy. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys leave some comments, and obviously please subscribe if you're not subscribed. I be seeing other YouTubers when they talk about that, and then they always say the percentages of the videos that people watch are not subscribed compared to the ones that are subscribed. Best believe my channel's like that with my videos. So yeah, like I think I got some videos where it's like, I don't know, 19% subscribed, watched or less, and then it's like 80 something, 90 something percent. And I mean, that's normal when you're first starting out and everything, and only having 31 subscribers. So if you guys can hit that subscribe button, I will highly appreciate it. And I'll just continue to try to get better and provide some good quality content for you guys. And if I could think of some other lanes to hop in throughout this journey, I will definitely do that. So yeah, until next time, guys, make your own vibe and game on.
Yeah, that.